Has this ever happened to you as a kid? Head over to your friend's place, and his hot mom decides to come out. Hey, who wants cookies? Like, hell yeah, cookies are awesome. Brings them out, big plate of chocolate chip cookies, and you're just drooling at the cookies. We're not being creepy here. And you take a bite, and it turns out there's some kind of gluten-free. No, you stay right there. All whatever with diabetic chocolate, and it's just the worst thing you've ever had. You haven't? Well, no, I haven't either, of course. But I need a metaphor to keep you busy while I'm mixing my drink, and to prep you for the absolute disappointment that is X-Men Gold number 13. Alright, that out of the way. So, I was actually really excited for this issue. Frick, really excited. Because I like Mojo. I really do. Great villain when he's written properly. Imagine my dismay. Front cover, gave it a read through. It's, yeah. Apocalypse isn't in it, of course. Neither the Brood. There's a Sentinel in it. This is a case of someone wanting an awesome cover to draw people in for a bad, boring story. Starts out, we got Mojo here. Normally said he's a fun villain. Got some plans. You're gonna see why this all looks kind of familiar. Right, baseball scene. Not badly drawn. I think dude might be leaning a little too much on the models. I'm going to say that compared to a lot of the other scenes, this is actually one of some of the better stances I've seen for people playing baseball. Some of the ones from past ones. You can go on and I think, I hate to say it, but Bleeding Cool has a collection of all the times they play baseball, and some of the poses are just terrible. We've got a wonderful meetup of Not Wolverine and Still Not Wolverine. And if you take a quick look, the only things different in that panel are the words and the eyes. And you can get away with that when you are doing your stuff on a tablet. At least you can try. Yeah. Because it will set up here. Some stuff coming down. Kitty splits the teams up. I don't mind Kitty as leader. Not at all. She's one of the most mature X-Men. I'm fine with this. Storm led the team. I think she's doing. Give Kitty a chance. I'm not sure what's going on with the perspective here. This bit of foreshortening. These hands should be a lot bigger compared to her face. Don't worry. It's not the least of the technical issues of this issue. Everyone gets to where they're supposed to go. They're trapped. And they're in 3 different classic X-Men storylines. So we've got Inferno. We have Days of Future Past. And I had to check this one up because I totally forgot. This is an annual where they visited Asgard. Inferno, but we just had Inferno a month ago in X-Men Blue. I think we're leaning really heavy on the models here. The colorist in this issue, whatever the guy's name is, I've forgotten, is doing yeoman's work with the lazy artwork back here. Like, I'm going to make it look like there's a bunch of detail here, and then we're going to stick in like people from Blender or something using 3D models. But the coloring is amazing. You are being wasted on this book. That's all I can really say. You deserve something far, far better than this. We don't seem to be in the future. This is the Inferno. You think someone's trying to kill us with nostalgia? No, my octogenarian friend. Legacy! And here's where I realized the writer. I'd like to think that this is poking fun at Marvel Legacy, and they're kind of heavy lean on nostalgia to try to get people back. But it doesn't come off as that. It comes off as Like, you guys want nostalgia? Fuck you, I'll choke you with nostalgia. Really? You had to stoop to that. Like, it's just, yeah, let's screw coming up with our own storylines. Mind, we saw a last storyline. Dude, the same guy that's wrote this issue. I think it's the same guy that wrote this issue. His big homebrew villain was the commie mutant feminist who was abandoned because she was ugly. And I think we've seen why that person shouldn't be allowed to create their own characters. So instead they you let him here. Do us a favor. Fuck up Mojo. Right? This is going to be uncanny. It's not even it can't be a pun. The dude writes Mojo in a way, it's like a Snidely Whiplash version of Mojo. That's all I can really say. Like, the only thing different between, he'd just be twirling a mustache. I've got you now. No, that's not what Mojo is about. It'd be fun, things, yeah. We've also got this Mojoverse. This guy is standing upright with no visible support structure. Because Mojoverse people tend to not have spines. And well, who cares? We've gone past obeying canon to this point. We've got, I don't know why, but it looks like Kitty's head changes shape between a couple of these panels. It just seems a lot longer here than here. Actually, it's a lot longer here than here. Like, I realize her head's tipped, so this should be a bit narrower, right? The nose actually looks a little different. Again, the colorist is doing amazing work. This is the colorist is trying to carry this issue as far as he can. But I don't think even he can't really save it. We have 22 pages of lead up to Mojo twirling his mustache at the end to make you go buy an issue of X-Men Blue 13 so they can cash in on nostalgia. But we just had nostalgia. We just had Inferno last month, didn't we? Did we just have Inferno last month? It's like having nostalgia for breakfast. Oh, dude, remember breakfast this morning? Oh yeah, those were the days. That's not nostalgia. Like, you could have. I just had to be prepped out, like, what, several months in advance. All these storylines. It's like, hey, dude, I'm gonna go play with Inferno. Dude, so am I. Oh, great. So, of course, we got Hank's kind of weird form. I think she's supposed to be pretending to be Madeline Pryor. Except it's not Madeline Pryor. Pardon me there, Mr. Treeman. Something about Kitty's stance here. Like, is she trying to break dance? Is she breaking it down? That's some awkward look. And the tiny little fingers here. Do not tell me you drew that. Not for a goddamn moment tell me you drew that. Although I will say, for kudos, I'm looking for, which one is it here? Oh, back here. Did I save that one? Had a nice, real awesome shot of Storm dressed fairly nicely. Like, that's based off the original design, of course. My question is, if Storm's dressed like that here, why is she over here? Right, so checking it out. Yeah. Oh, that's some serious glare. It's Bloodstorm, who I should have remembered was in X-Men, the last issue of X-Men Blue, the last arc, because we needed two Auroros in this. There's your legacy, right? So we've got two Wolverines, two Storms. Rachel Scott, Bobby, Logan. Yeah. I don't know why Bloodstorm's there. I couldn't tell you why. You have all the X-Men to mess around with, and you take someone that was reintroduced to us a while ago. Yeah, disappointment all around. And now I have to read X-Men Blue to get even more of it. This has been another episode of Disappointment with the Great Canadian Neckbeard. Something you want to hear me scream about? Drop me a line. I'll see you next one.